Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulika al-Kareem. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahabihi ajma'in. Rahmatika ya arhamar rahimeen. Inshallah, we are going to describe what Sakinah time means in Sakinah Circle Alternative Program and what are the learning outcomes that we are hoping to achieve through this very special time that was instituted when we approached Edmonton Public Schools to start Sakinah Circle Alternative Program within the public school system. First of all, it's a very unique initiative. I don't know of any other any other program of this nature anywhere in Canada. This program delivers Alberta Program of Studies from the Quranic worldview. What does that mean is topic of a separate, inshallah, introduction, because it means that we want to teach what the outcomes of Alberta Program of Learnings are in science, in math, in English, in language arts, everywhere from the Quranic worldview. And what is the Quranic worldview and how we do that, that's a separate topic. Within a school day, we have what we call Sakinah time. Sakinah time consists of 12 minutes of morning assembly starting at 8:30. And every child in Sakinah Circle is present in this morning assembly. After that, we have 3 sessions per day on Monday to Thursday and then 2 sessions on Friday, in which KG to grade 6 students, they come to the teacher to do what is very, very special in their lives. In the program, it is in sync with the vision of the program. So it's not a program that teaches Qur'an, as some people may think. It's not a program that teaches children how to behave, and it does all of those. So it's not a spiritual concentration camp that we are holding. It's building the foundations of Islam that we are striving to have in this very special time. What that means is that we want to teach these students why they believe what they believe in. What is it to practice Islam in the real sense, in its full physical, spiritual, intellectual, emotional aspect in all levels of their existence. It's a tall order, but as I explain, inshallah, within the next few minutes, it should become clear. Obviously, everything in Islam is based on the Qur'an. So Qur'an is the first focus of this, first of the 5 focuses of the Sakinah time. What do we mean by developing a lifelong relationship with the Qur'an? That's our learning outcome. We want to develop a lifelong relationship with the Book of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through teaching it in a manner that is not mere memorization, that is not tajweed, that is not just the recitation, but something how the Quran was revealed, something to do with the transformation of the heart and the mind, something to do justice to the Book of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So obviously one cannot talk about fasting and not be fasting. So one has to have Quran in the heart. Therefore, memorization of certain aspects, certain parts of the Quran is essential. So we do teach certain surahs, certain ayahs, like the last 2 ayahs of Surah Baqarah, Ayat al-Kursi, Ayat al-Nur, selected ayahs, and the outcome is that over a period of 7 years, if a child is there from KG to grade 6, 7 years is a long time, and if we use this time well, the child should be able to have memorized just 30 and Juz 29, along with specific short surahs, shorter surahs like Surah Ar-Rahman, Surah Yasin, and ayahs like Ayat al-Kursi, Ayat al-Nur. This is supposed to be done along with what happens at homes. So once more, Sakinah Circle does not teach Qur'an in terms of its recitation, rules of tajweed. We just don't have enough time. That is an after-school program. It all depends on what happens in the homes. But we also want to teach our children how was the Quran revealed. So something to do with the Ulum al-Quran, not at the level of al-Itiqan, but exactly from al-Itiqan. We want to use primary sources to teach them what does it mean this is a Makkan surah. What does it mean that there are ayahs which abrogate other ayahs, for example, in the Quran? What does it mean that the Prophet ﷺ received the Quran upon 7 ahruf? So fundamentals of Ulum al-Quran, which at their level of understanding. And I'm sure we can even do this at the level of KG when these little children come and you